As we are entering the cold months, the heaters are turning on, increasing the risk, of course, of accidental fires.
We are checking in with Mid-Missouri schools to make sure they're teaching your children how to safely escape in the event of a fire.
In this special report, ABC 17's Deborah Kendrick uncovered some schools are not following their own policies.
For this special report, iSunshine requested more than 20 documents in regards to how many times a fire department has been called to a school for a fire-related call, along with when fire drills are taking place. I found some schools didn't even do one drill last school year. It was just like any other day for Ms. Armentrout's second grade class at Paxton Keeley Elementary School in Columbia. Then that familiar sound some of us remember as kids, it was time for a fire drill. Ms. Armentrout's class knew exactly what to do. Line up in single file, go out an exit way, onto the blacktop and wait.
Well, safety is obviously our #1 priority. You can't learn if you're not in a safe environment.
While it's recommended from the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education that schools frequently do fire drills, currently there is no state law that requires them.
Mandated process is not as important as that it gets done.
Surrounding states like Kansas, Illinois, Arkansas, and Iowa all require fire drills, some once a month. Here in Missouri, it's up to the school district to establish a law. So I picked 13 schools in Missouri to see if they were doing them. Every school I picked had a fire drill policy in place, but not all schools were following them. From the schools I heard back from, all but one district was following their own policy. Jefferson City Public Schools failed to conduct their monthly requirement for fire drills in all their schools. Some didn't even log down one drill for a whole year.
A couple of schools have done technically no fire drills for a whole year. Concerning?
It is, and I think look on paper, it probably does look more concerning.
District spokesperson Amy Berenson told me there was some confusion with principals and staff in regards to how many drills were supposed to be done and if evacuation drills were considered a type of fire drill.
I do think that it was just a misunderstanding of the expectation with the two separate policies. It's an opportunity for us to blend the two so it's crystal clear. So fire drill means fire drill.
Berenson told me the confusion was brought up within the district about a week ago, around the same time iSunshine requested the logs. The confusion has since prompted the district to relook at their policy. While fires at schools aren't happening as frequently, John Warner with the Missouri School Board Association says they're just as important as a state-mandated active shooter drill.
I think that the culture of schools is that fire drills need to be done.
Data from the Division of Fire Safety shows statewide, more than 400 fire-related calls were made to schools from November 2012 to October of this year. In Boone, Callaway, and Cole County, fire calls stayed below 10, except for Jefferson City, which saw nearly 40 fire-related calls. And some of those schools that the fire department responded to were ones that didn't show any fire drills logged.
And I would reassure parents and moms and dads, just like my husband and I, that your kids safe.
Currently, Columbia Public Schools and Jefferson City Public Schools are the only districts of the 13 I chose that require monthly drills. All the other districts ranged from 1 to 2 a semester. Southern Boone was one of the schools that does fire drills once a semester. I asked Superintendent Chris Femley why this was the case.
A lot of times the culture in the community of the school district is different. And so what works for one district may not work for another.
As far as Missouri seeing a statewide law anytime soon, fire departments say they don't think it's necessary because most understand the importance.
There's not a teacher out there, there's not an administrator out there that would say, you know what, I'm not going to do this, or that they wouldn't care.
I officially requested Columbia Public Schools fire drill logs Friday, November 3rd, and I'm told I will receive them this week. And once I get them, I'll make sure to go through them to see if they're following their requirement of monthly fire drills. If you log onto our website, I have more on what Jefferson City Fire Department has to say about the district failing to follow their own policy. That's on ABC17news.com.
Good information there, Deborah Kendrick reporting. Right now, Missouri only requires active shooter drills, earthquake drills, and they're only required by schools that are near a fault line.